Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to show you another good salmon spot that some of you may know about. But I just want to show you this one too because some of the spots are for fishing are kind of popular spots, and they're near butchers, and you end up sometimes having to deal with griefers. So this spot is really nice because it's kind of out of the way. There's not a lot of people up here usually, and if you just want to fish for a while, this spot is great for salmon. It's also great, like right now I'm using the river lure, but it's also great if you have the spinning lure and want to use that here once you catch 10 salmon. But I recommend sticking with the river lure at first, and then just to catch the 10 salmon, and then you can switch over. Let me show you too real quick on the map before I forget. But here we are. It's just near Fort Wallace, so it is north of Valentine. And it's somewhat difficult to get to because there's these huge cliffs around here, and then this cool waterfall and bridge and stuff. But one thing to keep in mind when you're on the way up here, if you come from Valentine, is that if you come through this road here, most likely you'll trigger one of these gang hideouts. There's one here, and then as you get up here, there's one here too on this the railroad bridge. So it's another benefit of coming fishing up here, is if you're trying to farm those gang hideouts for treasure maps, and it's kind of a good spot to like kind of go back and forth on and try to do that. But also you could fish here too while you're in the process of trying to get treasure maps. Pick up a little extra money fishing. Normally this is like pretty full of salmon though, so it's like it usually doesn't take too long at this spot to catch 10. I'm gonna try to catch 10 here real quick, and then I'll show you a few different kinds of fish with the spinning lure, like how good it is here for that too. I mean, I know you guys that use that lure, that thing is like good everywhere you take it. So I know I don't need to show you guys that, but it is fun to use. So I was just gonna use it anyway. I may have been reeling in a little too fast on that one. Oh, there we go. But the cool thing too about this spot is you can, if you put your camp in this area, a lot of times it'll put it up on the other side of that, kind of up on the other side of the river there, just on the other side of the railroad bridge. So you can actually usually get your camp up in this area too if you want to hunt and fish in this area, and for the most part be left alone. It's not like you just generally don't have a lot of griefers up in this area. Oh, that was cool. The salmon jumped out of the water pretty high. Yesterday there was somebody in here, someone in my posse that was telling me about that trick. I'm sure you guys have heard of by now, of using like a dead animal carcass by the shore to help you catch fish. And I actually saw someone do it yesterday. It was outside of Blackwater, and that was insane. That spot that they had, I mean, they said once I watched them, I literally watched it with my own eyes, otherwise I wouldn't have believed it. But they had this carcass in the spot, and then they were just standing on a rock watching it, and the fish were coming up so much. Like, it was nighttime, so that helped. But by the time they went to pick up the fish, they got like, I think they said it was a total of 21 fish up around the carcass of that. It was like a dead deer, I think. They had skinned it, so it was kind of hard to tell. But it was awesome. And so I've been messing around with that, and I just haven't had the same kind of luck that they had at that spot. That spot was like particularly good just because the fish would get trapped there. Like, kind of, it was the rocks were bigger and the water was a little more shallow. So I've been trying it at different spots, because like as soon as they showed me that spot, like I feel like there could be a better spot than that, because if someone can find a spot where you can get trout or salmon that way, that would just be epic. That'd be amazing. And so that's what I've been trying to do since I saw that trick, but I just haven't like had the success that they were having. But it is fun to mess around with. I've probably wasted too much time messing around with it, But still, it's like, it's kind of nice to have a change, just a new trick to try. But here at this spot, as you can see, it's so far out of the way, which is nice, and the salmon here spawn in this little spot off this river really, really well at night. They still spawn here in the daytime too, so like if you stay here through the night, and if like kind of you start whatever at 3 a.m. or something, game time, and you're still here in the morning, you could switch to that spinner, and it's really cool because the sun will come up over the rocks behind me, and if it's like a nice day, like without clouds or storming or whatever, the sun will light up this river so bright that you could just see the fish in the water so well. Like, it makes it real easy to almost get whatever fish you want with the spinning reel or the spinning lure. You could just throw like right to the fish you want to get. Okay, so that was number 11 right there. I don't know how quick that was, but it got really foggy on me here all of a sudden. But so yeah, definitely check this spot out. It's out of the way of the griefers most of the time, and it's a cool spot. You got that huge waterfall over there, this awesome bridge, and like I said, if you're here during the daytime, definitely use the spinner because that'll give you better results. And if it's if it's in the morning when the sun is shining straight over that cliff there, the sun will just light up this river, and you'll see all the fish just so crystal clear. It's really cool looking. Like, all the colors on the fish shine like extra bright when the sun is shining on it. So check that out. I won't keep the video going much longer. I know I've probably been going for a little while now. So it's 4:06 a.m. Still, like, in game time here, there's still probably a few hours before that sun comes over. But I'll probably stay here and keep fishing with the spinner for a little while. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to show you real quick one more time on the map where we're at. The easiest way to get here too is right here. I probably should have said that, but coming up through this path here gets you down. It's really hard to cross from the other side of the river, or it's just not as easy. So I would recommend coming on this side here. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and take care. I'll see you next time.